Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So today we're going to discuss about HTML syntax. Okay. The HTML, the code what we're writing, it is will be in the form of tags, right? Whatever the HTML code we are writing, we're trying to write any HTML code for any web browser. Okay, it includes what tags, right? Which are by paired, which are by paired between angular brackets, which are paired between the angular brackets and the text what you're writing in between this angular bracket. Okay, I will repeat, whatever the text we are writing in between this angular bracket, that we say it has a element. That we say it as a element. Actually, in HTML syntax, the basic one is going to start with the elements and the attributes. Elements and attributes, right? So what is this element means? The code, HTML code, whatever the HTML code we are writing, it is always in the form of tags. Okay, we are going to use the tags to form a document. The document is going to be displayed in the with the help of browser, right? Those tags are we going to pair between two angular bracket, right? In between the angular bracket, whatever the text we are writing, whatever text we are placing, that we say it as a element. Okay, example, we have so many tags, right? So for example, I'm using the angular bracket open, just writing h1 angular bracket close. So here this h1 we consider it as a what element here, right? The h1 is used to header. If you want to display any heading part in our document, in our data, right? Those data are going to be displayed with the help of this tag h1. We can have up to h6, right? H1 to h6. So simultaneously h1 will be having a alphabet size will be quite larger and it will be bolder, and h2 it will be somewhat shorter than the h1. It will be follow like this till h6, right? So h1 up to h6, right? This h1 what we say it as a, if we say it as a element, then in HTML element, we have, in this HTML element, we have two basic properties, right? Means, for example, see, two basic properties in the sense, we are going to write within this element what either it may be an attribute or it may be a content. For example, if I am writing like this, SVIT college, right? I want to display this SVIT college, right? This particular word I want to make a bold, right? Somewhat header in my document, right? That is the reason I am placing this data, this content in the element h1, and we're going to close this one, right? Whatever the element we are opening, that should be closed. That is the basic rules we need to follow while writing any of the HTML code. Correct? So SVT college. This is the content. This is the content. Means the elements will be having two basic properties. Right? If we are considering H1, this has an element. Right? This has an element. Means in between, for this element we can add the data. We can add the input, like it may be an attribute value or it may be a content. So what I have written here, it is a content, it is not attribute value. Okay, this is regarding the content, this is not the attribute value. Okay, so the content or the element which we have opened, we say it as an open tag, and we say it as a close tag. So all the elements which we have opened, it should start with the open tag and it should be with the ends with the close tag. This is regarding the element. When it comes to attribute, for example, yesterday we saw one example, right? So it is top speed. Yesterday I just shown one example in the XAMPP server, correct? I run those things, one program, right? Car details, right? So there we have used one value, an attribute is top speed, right? Top speed equals something mph Then we are going to close some value I'm writing here when I am closing this speed. Right? So this is how yesterday we saw this particular statement, right? With this particular statement or line in the one program, correct? So we consider this has a attribute value because see this top speed we consider it has an element or it has a name. So always attribute will be in the form of name equals value. Always attribute will be having some name if we follow with some values. If you consider this top speed has the attribute name, value is what? MPPS. It should be enclosed in double quote or it may be enclosed in single quote. Right. One more example. You can consider one more example where if you want to extract the content, if I want to extract the content from other browser, means from other data, other file I want to browse from my web, from my code, right? So what we'll do for that, we're going to use the anchor bracket, then href equals, and I'm trying to take the data from particular browser, right? So HTTP dash some browser I'm taking www.google.com. For example, I'm taking now. Okay, and this will be considered as attribute because here h reference is the attribute name and the value will be some any link there, any content there. Okay, so this we see it as a attribute. This we consider it as a attribute. So what may be the syntax? What may be the syntax for HTML element? What is the syntax for HTML element? So as I said, HTML element or any HTML tag, we say it will start with the angular bracket, open angular bracket. We did that. So next is element name should be there, right? Element name, it may be h1 or it may be like title or it may be head row or it may be like image break, anything, whatever the element name we are giving, that will be in the, it will be placed in between the angular bracket, right? So element name, start with the angular bracket, element name, then next is what? Attribute value. Attribute value or attribute name, we can consider it as h reference is the attribute name. It will be equal sign, then in single quote or double quote attribute value, it will be followed with the attribute value. Then we're going to close this one, and the next is what? Content. Next is what? Content, and we're going to close the element. I'm going to close this element name. Element name. This is the syntax for HTML element. HTML element, we say it as a tags. In other words, we say it as a tags, right? Angular bracket open, then element name, then close. Right? When it comes to attribute, attribute name equals to attribute value. The attribute value is always be enclosed in single quote or in the double quote. This is in XHTML. When it comes to HTML5, no need of mentioning this single quote or double quote. Okay, the slight modifications, slight changes will be there between the versions of the HTML. Right? In XHTML, we have to give the single quote or double quote. When it comes to HTML5, no need of giving the single quote or double quote. But other things are all common, all same. Right? And syntax is one. For example, I'm trying to give here. Right? So open the angular bracket. What is the element name here? I consider it as A. I want to use some hyperlink. I want to add some hyperlink to the present code, present web page, right? So to do that, we have to use the anchor tag. So A is the anchor tag, which is used to hyperlink the any pages, any web pages, right? A, then attribute name. So attribute name, I'll give it as href, that is hypertext reference equals to, I want to link the other page. For linking, we have to use some of the URL, right? So I'm writing the URL like http So URL I'm writing, then forward slash followed with the that value, attribute value. Some URLs I'm giving, right? www.saividya, something I'm giving, saividya.ac.in, right? So this is done. I'm closing this one, correct? It should be enclosed in what? Single quote or double quote. So I'm using a double quote here for this particular attribute value. Then content. The content, why we require this content means, for example, see, I'm trying to take this particular link from other. So I need to follow document also. For document purpose, that content, this content may be in the form of text or it may be in the form of other element. Basically, if we try to use anchor tag along with the hypertext reference, we usually give the content in the form of text only. Usually give content in the form of text, because after linking this particular page, right, that particular file should be in the form of text only. That is the reason I'm giving this content like some any other value. For like I will give like SVIT only. Content, it may be anything, it can be any content there. No need of there is no rule that there is no tag or anything protocol that we have to use the particular thing over there in the content part, right? Then the forward with dash p. I'm closing the angular bracket here. So this is the one example. This is one example for HTML element which is involved the attribute value also, which is involved in attribute value also. Right. This is one part. Till now, what we discussed. So what is in HTML syntax? Basically, we give more importance for the elements and attributes because the frame, the body of the web code is always formed with the help of elements and attributes. The elements in HTML, we say it as a tags, right? How to write the tag? We start with the angular bracket and ends with the angular bracket. In between, what we are placing the text, in between what we are writing the text we say it as a what? Elements there. Example, here h1 is the element, right? After writing the tag, next either we can place it two values. One, it may be attribute value or it may be content. The attribute value or content, right? So here SVIT college, what I have written, this is the content, it's not an attribute value. Okay, the next example what I've shown is that it is the attribute value, right? Top speed equals something mph 70. Then this is the one example for the attribute value. It is always enclosed in single quote or in double quote. This is only in the XHTML. Okay, and this is option in the HTML5. Either if you want, you can use the single quote, double quote HTML5, or we can ignore that one. Right. So next, syntax for HTML element. Syntax is what? Element name, attribute name followed with the attribute values, then the content, element name. One example for this particular syntax is element name, we have taken it as a, attribute name as h reference equals attribute value as some link we are taken here, and the content is SVIT, and at last we are going to close that particular element. Right. This is what the simple concept regarding the element and the attribute. Then we have one more type of element, that is empty text element. We have one more type of elements we can see in the HTML, that we say it as an empty text element. Empty text element means we are going to use some of the tags. We are going to use the tags, but after using the tags, there will be no any content or there will be no any value for the browser to execute. For example, so I will repeat, empty text element means, by the name only we can say empty text element. That element means a tag. As I said, we consider it as a tag, right? So I am going to use some tags there, but after using the tag, I am not giving any value for that. I am not using any attribute value, or I am not going to use any content value. Right. For example, here I will use image. This is the tag. One more tag we have, image. Blindly, I will give one image file. Right. It is something file dot gif or jpg. Right. then ends with the trailing slash. So if we consider any of the tags, right, as a element or attribute, it starts with the tag and it ends with the tag. But when it comes to empty text element, there is no end tag. There is only a starting tag, that is image, and just doing the some thing to the for a browser. It will work. How? It will just take this file.jpg and it will display the what image, but there is no any other content or any other attribute to display along with this file.jpg. Okay, it blindly just take the content what file.jpg is there, it will take that value and it will display that particular image on the web page, but along with that image it will not display any content, right? It will not display any content. This we say it as an empty text element. There is a some value for the tag, but there is no text. But there is no text for this particular tag to work for the browser. Right? That we say it as an empty text element. Okay, empty text element.